Welcome to our poster session on the bias of mental health access of students of color. I am Mary Beth Landy. I am joined by my colleagues Andrea Parker and Sarah Nino. We are the statewide senior trainers for the Federation for Children with Special Needs in Massachusetts. So according to SAMHSA, between 2015 and 2018, major depressive episodes in Black teens increased by 14%. Suicide rates increased by 73% from 1991 to 2017. Students of color have been at an increased risk for depression and anxiety due to COVID-19, caused by the isolation, the lack of access to their school community and curriculum, and the grave impact on the community itself. As you can see in our chart on mental health factors, the yellow part highlighting the students of color, numerous mental health factors among the students of color are significantly higher than that of their peers. And now I'd like to turn it over to Sarah.
Thank you so much, Mary Beth. And systemic racism embedded in organizational and social factors, practices, and processes, these influence and impact access to equitable mental health programs and services. And while schools are traditionally thought of as places and spaces meant to support and protect learners, implicit and explicit bias result in disproportionate outcomes that have short and long-term effects on learners, families, and entire communities. And if we look over here to the poster under overview in the second bullet, here's an example. Data show that Black youth are disproportionately prone to mental health issues and less likely to access or receive the specialized services and care they need compared to their white peers. And with that, I'd like to hand it over to Andrea.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for explicitly naming the systemic racism that we are, as a nation working to dismantle. And what we know about creating these safe spaces for children and youth is that it's relational, right? And that relationships take time. And one way this might look for schools and districts is planning for and budgeting for greater numbers of counselors, social workers, psychologists, and investing in trauma-informed practices for all teachers, educators, and adults in the building and in the learning environment, whether that's at home or in hybrid environment. It's through these approaches to improving the relational trust required for an equitable access to mental health services that we think are really important for increasing this access for students of color. Thank you so much for joining us today as we learn about mental health, systemic racism, and how these practices need to be really relational and intentionally planned, budgeted for, and evaluated to the impact that we're having on students of color access to mental health. Please take a few minutes to look at our poster.